This. I don't know what to think of this. A model claims her landlord more than doubled her rent after he discovered she's an OnlyFans star.
Oh, so he figured she's raking in the bucks and she can afford it?
Romy Chase is her name. She's 29. She was shocked, I tell you, when her older landlord paid her a surprise visit after she had been living in her 4-bedroom home in Miami for nearly a year. Now, here's what this article says. Under the guise of it being a routine home inspection, Romy says the only thing the man inspected was her body. And he confronted her about her work in the adult industry.
Why?
A few weeks later, the influencer received a letter informing her that her monthly rent was rising from $2,300 to $4,800 a month.
Wow.
Nice gig. For the landlord.
Yeah.
Dig this. Romy, who made $1 million in her first year on OnlyFans, said, quote,
"What?
When he came over, the only thing he inspected was me. He told me he found my Instagram, went through all of my links, and my OnlyFans. Dirty old man. I was astounded, completely taken aback, and put on the spot, to say the least. He definitely made the impression that he didn't take kindly or approve of how I made a 100% legal living."
Yeah, why do you... Okay, fucker.
He had it. Well, for the right money, he probably could.
Yeah, right.
He had an attitude. I could feel him judging and looking down on me, but I chalked it up to being from a different generation with a different set of values. Okay. Now, when the model, who's from Poland, called him to ask him why he hadn't informed her of the rent hike during the inspection, she claims he did not provide an explanation. She said, he showed zero emotion and basically said between the lines, either pay the rent at this exuberant price or get the fuck out, end quote.
Wow. He's a nice guy.
Despite being able to actually afford the new price, she decided to forego her security deposit and move out.
Yeah.
She said, why allow this kind of twisted shame game for a home that's lovely but not worth that price tag?
No.
She said, I'm proud of what I do. I'm not hiding anything. I can't help but wonder if my landlord, in his research, became an OnlyFans customer and enjoyed my work.
Yeah, you have to wonder. He did say he found her Instagram.
She's a former elementary school teacher. She left her home in Poland in 2017 in pursuit of starting a life in America, starting in New Orleans and then moving to the Alabama. And eventually Orlando, Florida the following year.
Wow, that's just as bad.
She said, I didn't really have a plan. My degree wasn't worth much, so at some point I was broke. I didn't have my social security number. I didn't have my green card or work permit, so I had to hustle. I started doing side gigs for fetish sites and glamour photo shoots and boudoir. I never considered that to be something I'd be doing full time. There's more. There's more of her.
Oh.
She's a plus-size model. And her career selling glamour and fetish photos and making adult videos for OnlyFans skyrocketed, she said. So by January 2020, she wanted to move to a larger home in Miami because she was making some extra dollars.
Some dough.
You know? She says, I moved there to get better opportunities for my career that was taken off. Amongst the top.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice home, nice open layout. It was great. Now, during the course of the year, she made her first $1 million and became one of the world's top OnlyFans creators.
Okay.
She said, I was a model tenant. I never missed a payment, even during the pandemic when my career actually thrived, which I can see that happening.
Yeah, I can too.
She said, I was quiet and low-key. Nothing illegal or suspicious ever went on, and I never had an issue with any of my neighbors. Life was good. I was happy and grateful to be a stranger in a new land, prospering and making a life for myself. Well, in late November last year, her landlord phoned her to tell her that he needed to come by to do a home inspection, and thinking this was normal, she invited him in, come on in, take a look. She said he actually didn't inspect anything. He walked in and paced around, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? He wasn't actually looking at anything except me. All of a sudden, he's like, I found you on Instagram. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't think much of it because whatever my Instagram, it's public. If you find me, you find me.
Right.
Allegedly, he found my OnlyFans. You can clearly see It is an adult site, so he probably got a pretty good idea of what I was doing.
Yeah, but he probably watched.
Of course he did. He was a customer. Now, okay, whatever pervy shit this guy's into, or whatever she's doing, she's right. It's legal.
It is legal, and there really shouldn't be any discussion about how you earn your living if it's legal.
Here's the issue. What if you're just some working stiff and you're making enough to afford a nice place and you're paying $2,400 a month or $2,300 a month in rent or whatever, and you're doing fine, You're happy where you're at, and let's just say word comes out that some windfall came your way. You hit the lottery. Or a rich uncle passed away and left you a boatload of money.
Right, of money, yeah.
And that landlord comes over and says, okay, I'm raising your rent.
Rent's going up.
Because I know you got money now.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That's
a shortcut to an ass beating is what that is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So what's the difference there?
None.
He's taken advantage of a girl who, she's a professional naked person. She has nothing to hide about it.
Right.
This landlord's skeevy.
Well, I think he's skeevy because I'm convinced he was actually
a customer.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I think he was just uncomfortable with her being there. Oh, I can't handle being around her.
He can't control his urges.
Well, no, wait. Didn't we talk about somebody that was kicked out of an Airbnb because she was too good looking?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, it was in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Or Brazil.
And I'm wondering if this was like,
can't have this. But the neighbors never made a fuss.
Nobody
ever made a fuss. It's just this guy who's got the problem. He's in it for the money. Oh, look at this bitch. She made $1 million on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Where's my cut? This house is worth more. How about no?
Yeah.
With that kind of money.
How about find somebody else to rent, dude?
Well, and with the money that she's got now, I don't know why she just doesn't flat out buy
something.
Buy something and be done with it, which is probably what her plan is. I don't know. I don't really care.
And look, those people are not all that smart.
No.
I hope they're putting money away.
I do too.
Because
that's going to end at some point.
When the war was beginning and they were showing all these Russian influencers that were having a cow meltdown.
Oh, yeah.
Because TikTok was going away. Instagram. And
YouTube.
They couldn't be influencers anymore. No. And they were in tears. How am I going to earn a living? And I'm thinking, well, being an influencer is not really a job.
Well,
I mean, it is now. It is.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that make their living doing this sort of thing.
I know. And I just think it's
frustrating.
Bizarre.
Well, we're of that generation that's like, what? We're over here trying to do shit, and so are they. I get it. So I'm trying to show a little bit of compassion for this broad, but you're right. I hope she's putting her money back.
Yeah,
because that ain't gonna last forever. No. Here today, gone tomorrow.
That's right.
That's kind of how that works. And before that guy, there's these guys.
Yes,
Stuart Roden and Jill Lassen. They were at a 1970s themed Parent-Teacher Association event in Phoenix. That's in Arizona. The pair are members of the School District Equity and Inclusion Committee at Hopi Elementary School. Now, Megan Livingood is the PTA president, wrote to them to say that these people need to pipe down. You see, what happened was this couple encountered images of a fellow by the name of Kim Coco Hunter. DJ.
Oh, okay.
On the ones and twos.
Right.
Working the show.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This president said, pipe down, you two. He's actually black. They accused this guy of being a white guy in blackface.
You have got to be kidding.
She said, it is insulting that you feel myself or PTA condone racist behavior or encourage it by posting on social media, because that's what they did.
Yeah. What did they say?
Well, the librarian, Ms. Lassen, She apologized, saying, quote, "You are right. We should have inquired before making such accusations."
Oh, wait, who posted it? The librarian?
The librarian and the other guy. I cannot fathom the hurt, anger, and frustration you felt after you and others volunteered countless hours for this event. However, Mr. Roden, the dude, who is black, defended his stance, posting 2 images of Mr. Hunter on Facebook alongside each other in an attempt to show that he was, in fact, making his face darker. And he's a black guy. Both of them.
Wait, what?
Really? Yes. Mr. Rondon, who is black, teaches at Arizona State University, wrote, quote, "I did not state the person was white. It was assumed that was my intent, and perhaps it was, but nonetheless, it seems at the very least he is wearing darker makeup, if not blackface. Or I'm completely mistaken, and it's the patio lighting. So I apologize."
So shut up, then.
He writes, "So I apologize to the dude for the implication, but the sentiment stands. Blackface by anyone in this day and age is problematic."
No, he's virtue signaling.
The DJ, Mr. Hunter, appeared to laugh the incident off.
Good.
Responding, quote, "In their defense, how many chips in the ice cream did you see?" They were probably thinking the same thing I am. Wow, there are no black people here. I like this guy.
I do too.
Yeah, he's cool. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So somebody, the librarian
started, and this other guy, he said, "Well, he may be black, but he's wearing blackface too."
He needs to just stop. He should have just said, "Oh, okay," and left it at that
in the first place.
Well, no, they should never have said anything. Is this?
That's him. Yeah. He'd be the black guy in that picture.
Oh wait, which one is he?
The 1 second from the right.
And they thought he was in blackface?
Yeah, they thought he was wearing makeup. One of them thought he was a white guy completely wearing blackface, and the black guy thought he was a black guy wearing blackface.
Oh, that was a black guy that complained about it too?
Yeah, Mr. Rondon. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Looking to stir up some shit. That's all this is. That's all this is.